December 2022. And here's some highlights for December. Some trail runs. Went to Wasatch a few times to get some tracked out trails. Only swam once, and I did it one outdoor and two indoor bike rides. So 2 excursions to Multnomah Park in Davis County. Some mixed conditions there, sometimes good, sometimes not quite so good. But a good adventure nonetheless there. And then I did Grandeur Peak and Desolation out and back. Loved it. Grandeur's just a great thing. It gets tracked out pretty quickly, and it's a good way to get some vert. Conditions usually pretty good, and usually you can get a good sunrise picture like I did on this particular go, which is fantastic. Love getting a good sunrise. Okay, I got more than one just sunrise picture. Lots of sunrise pictures. Can't help myself. And here's also the Desolation Trail overlook. Amazing sunrise here at Grandeur Peak this morning. Great trail. A little icy in a couple spots, but overall really good. Really enjoyed this morning. It's awesome. Back up here. And here's some group run highlight pictures. Different things we did. Wait, Soldier Canyon. And of course, why not go back to Grandeur? Same time around, excellent conditions again. It's fantastic. Sunrise came and went super fast. I was lucky to get some pictures before it came. On Grandeur Peak, I didn't quite get to the peak before. Lost the sunrise. Got it just a little bit further down. Also went up and went up Adams Canyon to see the waterfall, and went from Fernwood along the Bonneville shoreline, and then up Adams Canyon to see it. It was tracked out pretty good, except for there was some fresh snow of 2 or 3, maybe 4 inches of powdery stuff that I went through on the way up there. Made it for quite the adventure. Adams Canyon waterfall. Pretty cool. Had to do Squaw. I guess it's also now called Kiev Peak as well, or Kiev Mountain. Love it. Also nicely tracked out. Terrific conditions. Got a little cold up on top. It was supposed to be a really cold day. I was sheltered from it for most of the climb. up until you got right to the peak, and then it was cold. Didn't get the greatest of sunrises because there were still clouds and a bit of snow over Squaw Mountain, or I don't know the new pronunciation of it, like Queeve. Here are Utah Lake. We got Timp over there, Cascade over there, Provo over there. Pretty cloudy this morning though, so not great. And then we went to Tri Canyon. We were going to try to hit Bald Mountain. First thought about Bald Mountain East, and then Bald Mountain West, and then got up about 2 or 3 miles in, and there were no tracks at all from any ATVs or UTVs, and so it made the conditions really difficult and really slow. So decided we got to the junction with the Jacob City Road, and decided at that point to go back instead of to move forward. But Great Canyon in the snow typically, especially if it gets some tracks in it, which usually happens pretty quickly, but this time it didn't. So, but great views overall. It's a really good climb. Had a good group. And then here's my outdoor bike I did for fun. Still have my Ironman thing on there, and there's some Strava art for 2022 and also for 2023 and coming up for this next year. So my run goal, made that pretty easily, no issues there. Vert goal as well. Bike goal, I didn't quite get there. I was on track, and then I just let it go. And then swim, I didn't swim that much this year, a lot less. And so for next year, looking at 1,700 miles, 350K vert, about 1,250 miles, and then some less swim miles. Looking to do a whole 100-mile ultra and a different half Ironman.